Well, we get set to go here for the first game of the evening in the 50 plus division. And it plays out like so. We've got Chippewa House in the yellow, and starting goaltender this evening is Chris the Steamer Ald. And we've got Wynotts in the red, and our starting goaltender Roger Korshin. And how this plays out is Chippewa House has 3 points, red has 2 points, so a winner is certainly in the final. A loser or a tie, or certainly a shootout loss, it's going to be iffy. But lots on the line here, and red showing up with the best 6 players, so we'll see how they hold up against the army of a yellow team here. And there's player number 7 and 8, so how about that? As we wait for Brian Plata to put his jersey on the right way. So he had it on backwards. And player number 9 now coming for Wynotts looks like Sandro Vaticino. An interesting strategy here. Wynotts is going to play Harris up front, usually a defenseman. We'll see if that works out. Plata dumps it in on the delayed offside. Solotiki almost hits, or he does hit Harris with it. Now Harris pulls it away. Harris makes his shot. Oh, the nice stop. Kicking the pad out early as he's tested. Solotiki works it through. Corasco looking out front. Gaetano Corasco lost the control of it as Kevel jammed it away. Here's Bruno. Bruno picking his way through center. Tried to drop pass there, it's off a leg and out. And then just dumped down the ice. Icing waved off as Korshin came out to play it. Plata off the glass and held in there. Smart play from Jones to keep it in. Kevel on a delayed offside, skipping his way to the blue line. And then chips it around Daiuto. There's Acker. The always smooth skating Acker missed his man, and Korshin's going to have to come out and leave it for Plata. Plata's in for a lot of minutes in this game. And he plays it off the boards down the ice. This one's going to come all the way back. Changes for both clubs. Wynotts is a man short. There's some confusion here as there's just not a lot of guys on the bench. And Kevel's going to have to come back out and double shift it. And the draw. Convertini wins it back. Vaticino missed it. Daiuto picks it up. Daiuto circles with a shot. Korshin with a save as Dell was in there looking for a rebound. The draw again. Daiuto wins it back, but Acker couldn't reach it. He's chased down by Reeves. Acker for Daiuto. Daiuto moving in. Has a look, still with it, took a hack, throws it out front. Man is there wide open is Dell, and he couldn't handle it. Roy Dell had that puck skip off his stick and then was stood up by Kevel. No changes here for Chippewa House. Morningstar on the draw. It's played away by Woj. And circling back is Breeden. As they walk in now. Lots of sticks in there. Reeves battling away. Cordasco missed it. And Woj going to flip it through the middle and out. Back in was Reggett. And moving around with the green gloves is Burton. Here's Burton. Pulls it out front. Tried the backhand. It's chipped away. Smart play from Reeves. Vaticino gets it away. He'll chase it down from his defensive position, but it's played back again. Reeves circles. Chips it wide. And walking in with a shot well wide was number 5, Kevel. That was Tommy Kevel Jr. And we got a Kevel Sr. and a Kevel Jr. on this team. And here's Senior now. Flips it through the middle, and I think he was trying to hit Harris. Breeden behind the net and into the corner. And just gave it away to Harris. He tried to play it back in. It was off a stick on the delayed offside. Breeden again. Blindly up the middle, but got a man in there. Solotiki has a look, pulls it through. Solotiki walks in, passes out front. Dayudo, nice save from Korshin. Rebound is there. Korshin knocks it away. There's a shot by Burton as he tried to squeeze it in. Held in nicely there. Bodies flying everywhere. And Kevel is going to get it through the middle. Here's Harris, skating in on goal, all by himself. Harris with a shot. Rebound, scores. Mike Harris caught a step on the defenseman. All made the first save. Harris picked up his own rebound, stuck with it, and poured the backhand in for a 1-0 lead. That was a steamer goal. That's what we call it. Oh, Red getting organized. Players are still trickling in. I think they're up to 10 now. Or perhaps they'll be able to keep it organized through the rest of the game. Flip down the ice by Acker. Icing waved off. Korshin will come out and play it out. Here's Harris. Up the middle off the leg of Gravos. Walking in with a shot well wide with Solotiki. And then Kevel Jr. missed it, but it was cut off by Harris. This is Trevor Harris chasing down Acker. Dayudo up the middle. Bruno off a leg, gave it away. Look out, here comes Acker. Walking in, 2-on-1, Acker. Dished it off, and they're still battling away with a shot. Korshin makes that save. As Scott Jones couldn't get it off cleanly, got the rebound back, but no problem. On the draw, it's one back by Morningstar and just chipped into the corner. And then played away by Plata onto the stick of Convertini. Convertini goes wide to Reeves. Reeves flips a backhand in there. Convertini with a shot. Oh, nice save. And almost a 3-on-2 developing there, but they couldn't get away. Plata again just chips it in. Breeden on net, no problem for Korshin. Kevel off the boards and out. Reeves. It's just laying there, and Convertini comes in to help, and now it's jammed away. And back the other way. There's a shot off a stick and wide, and then Korshin knocks it away. That was Burton that pinched in. Back and forth they go. Reeves plays it back. Breeden through the legs of Woj. Plata again. Up the middle, gave it away. Here's Dayudo walking in. Hit the goalpost. Dayudo tried to make a little sneaky pass there and he went off the pipe. And then Harris came back to take it away as Dell was in, looking for some loose change. Dayudo again missed that pass. Harris chips it in. Acker makes a move. Mark Acker pulls it through. Still with it. Backhand! Nice stop from Korshin. And it just rolls wide. There's flipped in front and Harris knocks it down. So far it's Korshin keeping his team in it. Icing waved off there. Trevor Harris puts it out front. Kevel gave it away. Dayudo gonna skate with it. Off he goes. Here's Dayudo. Moving in on goal. Dayudo with a shot. Glove save. Korshin. Well, Korshin, he could posterize that shot. What a save. Off the draw, one back. There's a shot off a leg and wide. Cordasco got held up by Harris, and Bruno comes away. Gives it to Trevor Harris. Here's Trevor, bothered from behind by Morningstar. Bruno pinches and keeps it in. Kevel behind the net. It's played away, and this one's coming all the way down for an icing. And we'll have a draw to the left of Ald. Convertini tried to go forward with it and did, but Breeden was there. Kevel plays it around. Reeves still with it. Reeves throws it out front. Woj was there all by himself. Plata pinches on Cordasco, and now it's played away. Here's a breakaway. It's Morningstar walking in. Morningstar with a shot. Save Korshin. Rebound is there. Scores. It's the geezer, Gaetano Cordasco, on a rebound after Korshin stopped the breakaway, and we are knotted at ones. And Gaetano's got some fans in the stands, I know that much. They'll be happy to see that performance. Now this one's got the makings of a classic. Underway again. They're chipping away at center, and Woj just plays it in past Acker. Mark Acker holds up and starts away. Still got the legs, Acker. He can move very well. Here he comes. Surveys the situation. Goes into the corner with it. Plays it out front out by everybody. Back to the point with a shot. Korshin to save. And Woj just trying to kneel down on it, but it squirted away. Plata up from his defensive position. Works it in. Drags it down to the corner, and Acker had taken him out, but they rule incidental contact, so no penalty there. Look out, Dayudo back the other way. 1-on-2. Len Dayudo splits the D, walks in, backhand. He put it through the legs and wide. Again, there's a shot from Dayudo and a nice stop from Korshin, as it was Scott Jones dishing to Dayudo. Korshin, the story so far. And down at the other end, Chris Ald has had 2 shots on him and 1 goal. Off the draw, Harris wins it back. Vaticino off the boards, and Kevel couldn't get it out. It's played into the corner. Morningstar. How's it look? He's got Cordasco in front. Tried to play it off the goaltender. Vaticino hacks at Morningstar. Back to the point. And on to the other side. And Harris is there. He'll cut that one off. Burton trying to chase him down. Harris starts away. Walking in Harris. And it's chipped off his stick. And then Breeden will play it in. Vaticino plays it wide, and it's chipped out. And then dumped back in. First man in there is Cordasco, the recent goal scorer. Cordasco plays it out front, and it went by everybody. And here comes Trevor Harris, but Deudo was back. And he'll play it in the skates of Breeden. And then here's Lenny. Wide again. And it's just chipped in. Bruno. Blindly off the boards and out. Vaticino. For Harris. He's bothered in there, and Vaticino tried to play it in. He almost gave it away. Deudo up the middle. Jones off a stick and in. Portion comes out to play it. And Harris is there. And he'll just flip it off the glass to his son Trevor, who plays it back over for Woj, but he missed it. Off the boards, and a 2-on-1 developing here, but everyone got back as Acker was in there. Acker again. Holding up, back to the point. Deudo flips one in, tipped, and Korshin made a nice save. Jones took his man down. Deudo again, pulls it to the slot. Deudo with a backhand and just wide, and they're all jamming away. Dell tried to throw one on net off a leg, and almost into his own net was Woj. Acker again, played deep. Jones, they're all over him. Acker. Morningstar, glove save Korshin. Rebound scores. Rodell. Rodell causing havoc in front of the net all night, really. And it finally paid off for him there as he picked up a rebound and backhanded it in, and it's a 2-1 game. And they're still coming for more. This is Burton still with it. Score! Burton. Burton 6 seconds after Dell, and they're blowing this one open. It's 3-1. Tired legs on the Why Not side right now. They've got to find some energy. Hoping they can dig deep and make a game of this. Because if not for Korshin, that could have been a high stick. If not for Korshin, this game would be 6 or 7-1, I think. Bruno flips it wide. 3 unanswered from Chippewa House. Can Why Nots come back? Reeves spins it. Convertini up and over the glove of Ald, but wide. And then it's played all the way down the ice, icing waved off. Korshin will leave it. No, he won't. He'll play it right up the middle, but it's cut off in there. But then Convertini made a smart play to get it away. Deudo on a delayed offside. No, they say he's okay. There's Lenny. Flips one and it's blocked by Vaticino. And Reeves will chase it down. Off a leg. Here's Convertini. Walking in, Convertini played it for Reeves. He couldn't reach it. Kevel in deep. Acker spinning, twisting, turning. Gave it away, got it back. Off a leg again, and Jones will chip it away. Icing waved off again as Vaticino will take it in his own end. and plays it across in front of his own net where Bruno chips it away. Almost stolen there and then taken back by Bruno. Here's Broom. Plays it off a stick and wide. Harris for Bruno. He gave it away. Look out. Dayudo trying to chase it down, but Bruno cut him off. Bruno for Harris. Harris going to take it himself. Pulls it through and it's chipped away. Dayudo had Salatiki up there and gets it back. And Trevor Harris will cut him off. Bruno again flips it, trying to hit Harris and does. Mike Harris walking in. Harris with a shot, kicked away by Ald. And there's a long pass for Cordasco that didn't connect. Orshin let it go. Plata chasing it down with Morningstar. Morningstar into the middle, but he gave it away. And Harris going to chip it in. Back the other way is Chippewa House again, but Kevel will play it off of, almost off the referee, but down into the corner. We're almost at the end of the first period. This one is dumped in. And icing is the call with 7 seconds to go here in the first. Perhaps a costly icing on the Chippewa House. We will see. Harris going to line up for this draw. Wins it back, but it's just too far. Plata is going to chase it down. That's going to do it for the first period. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for... Sometimes if I just don't do the... If I don't do the play-by-play, it's alright, you know? It's hard to do both. I'm trying to pay attention and...
If you want to do it, I can control the camera.
Ah, it's up to you. It's not a big deal. So.
That's fine.
So we're still... I'll just wait till the whistle. We still got a chance, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah, if we win and Gray beats Orange, we're in the consolation. We can at least play on Saturday. Which is crazy.
Yellow's going to be a tough win, though.
Yeah, although they've got nothing to play for, but I don't think that's going to matter much, right? They're still going to play.
Because they're in the championship, right?
Yep. Yeah, nobody can catch them. Gray needs to beat Orange because right now it's red and yellow in the finals. Oh, nice move. Oh, I think I know most of these guys anyway. All right, on the draw, Morningstar wins it back. And Reggett gonna play it over to Breeden. Up the middle for Morningstar. Get a 3-on-2 coming here. Morningstar walks in, pulls it through. Morningstar backhand chipped away by Korshin. And we got, I believe, a penalty to Why Nots. And it is Plata for holding, or sorry, hooking. So Yellow with a 2-goal lead will go to the power play. There's, that was Reggett just playing it wide. Around the boards, Harris chips it to himself. And here's Convertini. Convertini pulls it through. Convertini with a shot, no problem there. Solotiki knocks it down, and then he played it for Morningstar, 1-on-2. Bruno tried to challenge him. Here's Morningstar walking in. Shot. Well wide. And then he plays it out front, but Cordasco couldn't connect. And Harris going to flip it down the ice. Reggett. Teammates are changing. He'll get it back. Try to give it to Dayudo. And he'll go to Burton with the green gloves. Here's Burton walking in with a shot. Rebound is there. Scores. On the power play. Korshin made that first save. Burton knocks it in. It's 4-1. These teams the same, nothing decided. But it's
There's only four
teams, yeah, so which is good. It's nice to, you get to the last day of the round robin and everybody's still in it. Even in ours, everybody still has a chance to make something. It's crazy. Playback underway. Here's Harris, still playing forward in this game. Swings around, but runs into a ton of trouble. And Dayudo back for Scott Jones, who tripped over his own stick, I think, as he had a wide open net. Dayudo cuts it off. Walking in again with a shot, high and wide. Cordasco keeps it in. Dayudo lets it go, and Bruno going to chase it down. Bruno for Vaticino lets it go to Woj. Into the middle, nice play for Reeves. Reeves is bothered by Viney, who plays it around and out. Well, they'll try it again. Bruno goes wide to Vaticino, and he'll chase it down. But Breeden is there. Reeves plays in on the delayed offside. Breeden looking for somebody to pass to. And Morningstar off his stick to Solotiki, but Plato will clean it up and chip it out. Woj plays it in. Breeden. Reggett. And both teams just content to throw it back and forth. There's Plata off the boards. Woj plays it for Harris. Here comes Mike Harris, but he's cut off. He'll chase it down. Harris got a man in front. It's Reeves. Couldn't get it to him. And Woj failing to keep that in. Cordasco. He'll start away. Into the middle and lost it, but there's Morningstar with a shot wide. Solotiki plays it out front. Convertini up the middle for Reeves. 2-on-2. Here's Reeves. Still with it. Still has it. Reeves got Convertini in the slot. Tried to get it to him, and it hits the trailing man instead. That was Kevel, but he couldn't handle it. Back the other way is a breakaway for Jones. Nice stop by Korshin. Rebound. He got that one too, as Burton was looking for another. Convertini off his stick, and Acker is going to hold that in. Acker for Viney. And Plato will take it away for Wynots. He'll just play it up the boards, but not out. Held in by Jones. Dell couldn't handle it. And Burton took his man out and came up with a puck. Burton, Dayudo breaking. Can't get it to him. Burton's bothered by Convertini, so he just throws it behind the net. Kevel couldn't get it out. Convertini missed it. Burton with a half clapper. Of course, she makes a save. 9.5 to go. These games are so slow. Tired legs on that Wynots bench as they're short tonight. Plata's going to have to stay. On the draw, Acker. Backhand for Dayudo. Plays it out front as Roy Dell was there. Couldn't knock it in. All up the boards. Dell plays it deep. Plata's not going to get there ahead of Dayudo. Or maybe he is. There's Harris. Back in his familiar spot on D. Played it for Trevor Harris, who just knocked it down. And Acker will start in his own end. Lost it in skates. Plays it blindly out front, but the only man there was Solotiki. Here he goes. Solotiki 2-on-2 with Dell. Takes it wide. Takes a shot, and it's well high and wide, but Acker's following it up. Harris cuts it off. Didn't get it out. This is Bruno. Wide for Mike Harris, but he wasn't watching the play. Reggett off the boards. Cordasco couldn't reach it. Bruno again for Harris. And he's found a little bit of energy here. Here's Mike Harris. Bothered by Reggett. Harris still with it. Some guys going to the front. Plays it in there for Vaticino. Little trouble for all, but he covers up. Morningstar wins that one back. Reggett in his skates and plays it around the boards. Vaticino gonna pinch. Almost kept it in, but it's played away. Bruno wide for Woj. And he'll do the dump and chase without the chase. Oh, leaves it there. Breeden plays it around. Reggett chips it. Cordasco can't get it around Bruno. Nice play there. Then Woj had his man tied up, but he gave it away. Convertini keeps it in. John Convertini deep for Reeves. Reeves back out front, chipped away by All. Vaticino walking in. Woj tried to play it off the back of All. The rebound is there. Reeves couldn't reach it. Solotiki fanned on it but got it away. And we got a breakaway. It's Cordasco walking in. Cordasco. Nice stop from Koreshin. Keeps it a 3-goal game. Vining off the boards. Woj still with it. And Kevel's going to jump up into the play. But Acker will play it away. Woj over the blue line. Surveys the situation for Convertini. It's chipped away. Reeves kept it in. Acker into the middle for Dayudo. Dayudo played away nicely by Woj, and Vining will chip it off the boards. Burton almost hit Harris with that, but plays it in. Dayudo kicks it. Dell back for Dayudo with a shot. Koreshin makes a nice stop. You guys keep it a minute. Oh, okay, there's something off tomorrow.
Yeah. You're not here at all, eh?
No, just the rink's not even open. It's perfect. You guys doing
Oh, it's
something?
Good Friday, eh?
Yeah, man. Like that. And we're back underway. Acker gonna pinch in on Reeves, but Reeves will take it behind his own net. Dell tried to cut him off. Reeves still has it. Looking for someone to pass to. He'll just skate away. Here's Reeves still with it, and Viney gets a stick on that one, and we'll have a face-off in the Chippewa House zone. Just under 6 to go. Chippewa House in good shape to play the final on Saturday. Morningstar wins that draw. Reggett plays it up the middle, and it's off the leg of Solotiki. He's going to chase it down. He's by himself up there. Solotiki, backhand. Koreshin with a nice stop. Plata will play it away. Kevel leaves it for Harris. He goes wide. for Trevor Harris. And here's Harris. Looking for Mike, but it was cut off and played away by Reggett. Mike Harris just flips one wide. And it's played away again by Reggett. Morningstar wide for Solotiki. Pulls it back. Ordasco will chase it down. Into the slot. Morningstar score! Bit of a broken play. Ordasco played it in there. Nobody was on Morningstar, and he chips it into the corner of the net. It's 5-1. Off the draw, Woj, little trouble with his feet. And Bruno will come away. Harris, little play to Vaticino. Tried to go through the legs of Acker, had none of it, and Acker almost sent Daiuto on a break. That's coming back on an icing. On the draw, Daiuto wins it again. And it's chipped away and out to center. Bruno for Vaticino for Harris. Pulls it around one man, pulls it around another. Here's Harris, walks in, takes a hook from Burton, still with it. Harris off a stick, a bouncing puck, and Alt's got that one. A little discussion here between Harris and Dell. I think it's a friendly discussion. And that draws one back for Reggett. He'll just play it across the goal mouth, gave it away for Vaticino. Vaticino whiffed on the shot for Reeves. Reeves throws it out front. Woj is there. Rebound for Woj, and it's off a leg and wide. Harris for Vaticino. Woj chasing it down, but Cordasco lifts his stick, gives to Morningstar, looking for the hat trick. 3-on-1. Here's Morningstar, and can't get it to Solotiki. Solotiki comes away with it. That one's off a leg, and the rebound was there for Morningstar. He couldn't reach. Bruno twisting with it. And plays it up the middle, and Convertini had it played away onto the stick of Breeden. For Morningstar back again. And then he just trips. That's an embarrassing one, especially when you're recording the game. Winowich plays it up for Convertini, but he played it right between his skate and his stick. Back the other way, Daiuto walking in. Plays it in front, and Burton couldn't get there. Woj down the ice. Acker waiting for it. Rolling puck, trying to settle it down. For Dell. Daiuto has a look, holds up. Still with it. Cross for Burton. It's off the leg of Kevel, and Orshin's going to have to cover it up. Oh no. On the draw, Burton's tied up. Convertini chips it down the ice. Icing waved off. Acker. Daiuto pulls it around. Len Daiuto walking in. Stopped by Orshin. Spinning back, Morning Star. Played away by Convertini. And Cordasco plays at the... Thanks, man. Good reason not to bring stuff up here, I guess. I think it was really not tonight. Oh, still looking for more.
Like that, they dropped the puck anyway. They got 4 guys on. Oh man, it's like a basketball game right now.
Did they play 4 games, or they just had 1 of these off?
No, they had 1 day off. They played 3, 4 teams. Thought about, because it's always 4 teams.
Yeah.
Thought about doing a double round robin maybe next year.
You might do series for our division.
Sorry.
Would you do a series for our division then, if you had more time?
You know what? A couple years ago, I had 8 teams for our division.
Yeah.
Just did like two groups, and then had a quarterfinal and a semi. That worked really well. I'd like to do that again. I hope we get at least 8 teams now.